What's up, Dojo fams? I'll be your boy, Bruce Leroy. Yours truly. So today we got something interesting that I want to work on. I want to include you guys in because, as I stated before, when I was streaming the Paperboy, our current game that is coming out this year, I said I want to make sure that I'm including everybody into it as much as possible because this is a community game, just like 3 Dojo Studios. It is a community-based studio. At least that's where it started, and that's how I want to keep things moving forward throughout my entire journey. I want to make sure that I include you guys into that journey, that you can be a part of the process and see all the conquerors, all the mistakes, and hopefully maybe it may help you help other game dev creators or that want to become their own studio or that's looking to make their own games, and maybe you can learn from some of these things, or maybe there's something that you want to see that I could be hitting the topic on, or maybe a tip. But for today, we got some interesting things that I want to work on today. Is that one, we're debugging. So things that I've seen in the game that when we play, I saw some mistakes that was happening. Things that looked cool on paper, but it's like it doesn't look that good in the game. And also too, another reason why I want you to see things on the back end is that I want to hear your input. Like hey, I think this would be cool. You can add this if we can do it. Now keep that into scope. Now I know there's maybe things that the team can't do necessarily right now. But that's the cool thing when you're coming up and you're making your own game, building your own studio from scratch. You're gonna run into these issues, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure that you guys feel like you're also a part of it too. So, So right now, I currently played the game, so I've seen some of the some bugs that I've seen that I want to just go over, and then we can kind of go into the main game and fix those problems. Now, I don't know if anybody remember, if you did, of the people that was here, that when I was streaming before, that we found a bug on the selection screen where Brittany's voice was delayed. So when we come here, we talk through characters.
Pedal to the metal.
Let's roll.
Better went out.
We out. So when we talking through characters, we noticed that when Brittany was being selected, there was this very, very big delay. And luckily enough, your boy had fixed that delay. There was something wrong with the wave file. So now when we talk to Brittany, she's pretty instant.
Let's go.
You know what's up. Let's roll.
Let's go already.
So it does toggle through different type of voices being used. Right now we got it on like a 4 different voice sequence. So it does it random. So we have fixed that. So yes, because that was interesting trying to figure that out. But I basically fixed it by going in the back end and taking a wave file, and I twerked it up inside of Audition. So we do have a new loaded screen. I actually really love it. I'm gonna go back and I talk about it a lot. So I always go look at that loading screen. We do have a new loading screen, and it looks amazing. You feel me? So listen. That loading screen, my concept artist dope, she did that, all right? She did that. I'm gonna turn the sound off because the sound is always like very blinding. We also did add this part right here. So when you see on the, in this case, this is on my left because I had to have the camera flip so you can see words on my shirt as clear as possible. But so basically when you see that, that message box pop up, Jesus, sorry, long day. But when you see that message bar pop up, that message is actually telling you about a hidden item in game. So that's something new that we added in the game right there. So there's actually a few things that we have added in the game that's actually quite impressive, maybe even to me. So I'm just going to open this thing up right here. It's called PP Links. I just want to do it so I can draw on the things so I can show you. So we added a few different things on here. So we added this drop down timer, and we added this You call that again? We added the speed boost, because what we found that is that right after Steam Fest is that you guys gave us such a good feedback, which it was actually crazy because the things that you wanted to be changed turns out that it really wasn't even big. So that made me feel good because my first debut of the game, I thought they were going to get ridiculed. But no, the boy did not. The boy held strong, and the game held even stronger. I don't know. I always like to do a little be dramatic. But so we added these two things right here. So these two things are actually new into the game. So what we did add is we added a point system in the game, and we added a boost system in the game as well. So I keep doing that. So we added this boost system right here, which is actually pretty sick. So what this boost system does is that now you can actually stack up your Sugar Rush boost bottles, and the higher the stack, the more effect that it has. And then now for the timer going is because before we had it as a free roam, but we wanted to make sure that we can ensure that you are achieving the objective of the game, which is making as much points as you can while dodging neighborhood watch. Now that made it very difficult to do, because if you before in the past can just sit here and just shoot this thing, wait for it to come up, and then just rack your points up, and life was good. And then the timing wasn't, and then there was no consequence. You could have just stayed there and did it. So what we did was add a timer so we can make you kind of go ahead and ride it around and generate as much points as you can. So now another thing we just added was what you just saw right there. So we added what I like to call point boost and time boost. Oh boy, listen, they lucky I ain't had no boost. So I'm about to get loose with about a great goose. You in? Oh wow, I always forget that the skateboarder can actually get you wasted. Crazy. So anyway, going back into the nitty gritty. So we added a lot of different changes in the game. Now I'm not gonna go over too much about all the changes and what's going on with that, because I'm going to actually stream the game and we're gonna actually talk about the gameplay. So, but today we're not talking about that too much. I just wanted to showcase that, or at least bring it up, because I don't know, I think it's cool. So we added a lot of new different flavors into the game. So but one of the things that I did see as far as the bug go is our little raceway that's happening right here. So it's like a little race car going on right here where a cop is chasing a car. I noticed that they always get stuck, right? Like they keep getting stuck. Bang, there you go. Oh, wait, let's see what happens. Is he gonna, wait. Is he gonna make it? Can they work it out? See, this is the fun part of like, the other car got out of it. Oh wait, they working it. Go, work it out. Ow! You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Like I enjoy this type of stuff all the time. So basically, what's happening is you can hear all this cop stuff. We have too much sound wavelengths. They move away. So basically, what's happening is that this is a bug, all right? So and you're seeing it real time. So this is the fun stuff we get to work on behind closed doors. It's figuring this stuff out before you guys see the mess up, because if this game was out, everybody would be like, oh, this thing is trash because of that. So what's happening is there's a spline that is going around here in a circle, obviously, because you notice that this car is following a distinguished path, right? And it seems like just absorbing this bug that I'm assuming the spline is coming like this, and it's too close to this parking situation right here. So just like a little parking stone that we have for people to park at. So that's one bug right now we identified. So we gotta work that out and fix that one right now. So that's one. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find. Woo. Sorry, I've been working a lot. As you can see, there's some other stuff that's happening. There's so many new things that we added into this game. But right now we're looking to see if we see other bugs. So right now it looks like everything else is kind of functioning okay. I'm gonna get that little boost. Oh, what the hell? Bro! That's one of the other things we added right there. A dog able to chase you. And I sometimes be forgetting about it. It happens. All right, so let's go back out here. So we know what one bug is. Oh, okay. Okay, got stuck. Come back out of here. Scoot. Jesus. This is looking brutal right now. All right, here we go. So see if what we can see. So when we try to find bugs, what we really try to do is kind of break the game where we're running around, we'll look for certain things that doesn't make any sense. I'll shoot all the mailboxes, because we have like 4 different type of mailboxes, and we want to make sure all of those things are working. I'll shoot the house up, and then he'll probably come out. And what we do, we do these type of things. Oh, hold on now, boy. You trying to get that boy? Wrong with that boy. So it looks like we can actually damage that. So we definitely want to slide in. That guy's fast, bro. I don't have no traps. I'm running out of boost. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so. And also, we want to make sure we gotta get a feel like, okay, if things are too fast or too slow, we gotta speed up the game, slow down the game. You know, like when you play video games and you have like patches. This is kind of what this is. Sorry. So let's go back into it. Oh, wait a minute. Scoop. Oh, you saw the boy. The boy is in. All right, that's fine. Scoop. See if. All right, so we also fixed a different bug. I did that on purpose. You notice that when I hit the flip trick before, back at a time when what would happen is that once the bike is like upside down, it used to fall through the level, and we did address that. So that's actually pretty cool. We got more stuff that been added over here. I just created a skate park, and I want to see if everything working good over there. So one of the things also we're looking for is like things that we need to add. So one of the things I definitely feel like we need to add here is that it's kind of hard. Like once we get past, and when I zoom out, it's kind of pretty difficult to me to see the entrance outside of looking at the obvious bushes. So we need to have like a little stamp here to get an entrance going. Jump. All right, that was okay. Sliding. All right, not liking that. All right, hold on a second. Was that smooth? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so that's okay. Okay. So before too, last time we streamed, we had a problem with the what you call it again? We had a problem with the ramps not being smooth enough. So we did address that. Okay, so I like that. I still feel like this is like a either or type of situation where we kind of come in. I usually like to hit the hook and I turn, and then I hit if I did have boost. Too easy. All right now. Cool. Actually, that was kind of smooth. One of the cool tricks I like to do in the game, because I play this thing so much, is that if you want to do like a sharp turn, like I like to get up, like once you get to a sharp turn, you can hit spacebar, which is like brake, and once you turn, you can have a very sharp turn when you hit brake actually. So like when I'm doing like quick turns and all that, I like to hit brake, and that gives me like a very, very quick hook slide. It doesn't work. It doesn't quite work very much for ramps or anything though. Like you can't like go up a ramp and then do like a quick turn off. So you got to be kind of careful with that. So yeah, I don't see anything going on right there. Like I said, that's just a skate park. We're probably just gonna use that for points. I'm probably gonna use that just for points. Too easy. Yeah. Let's go. I don't think you can damage anything here, right? Yeah, so nothing here can get damaged. So I think everything here is actually pretty okay. Yeah. So nothing here can get damaged. That's pretty cool. Let's go out, and I don't think there's an entrance over here. Maybe there's an entrance this way. Let me go hit reverse, go this way. Yeah, there's an exit right there, but I feel like we might have to go. Nah, it's okay. So come over here. Let's see if someone is a spawning working over here. Okay, so we got one issue right here where this box doesn't have a hitbox, so we got to fix that. because all of this thing should be hittable, a hittable item. So we gotta fix that. I heard the spawner come out, but I do not see him. Oh, there he goes. So I don't know where. I think he must have came through the. Yeah, he came through the middle, so that's fine. Let's hit this. So so it seemed to be that one, but that one little spot right there does not give us point. I mean, does not take damage, so we gotta fix that. That took damage. That's fine. Let's see. Alright, none of those work.
Sliding.
And make sure the glue works. So as soon as you get close, I'm gonna hit him with that glue steezy.
Slow it down.
Hit that boy, that glue. So the glue works. The damage on this building works smooth. It seemed to be that one. Hold on.
Sliding.
I ran out of boost. All right, let me see if I can triple up. Oh no! Give me. Ah! So it seems like we have a few bugs. So one, we have the police cars tripping. Certain parts, certain modular kits are not working on the school part. So we gotta fix that. So we got two bugs we found. Actually, let me write that down. So I'm using, what I like to write stuff down with, I'm using the Surface Laptop Studio. It's a laptop that you can convert to a tablet, so that's what I'm using for this. So I'm gonna write my notes down as far as some of the bugs that I'm finding. So what it was, so we got that, and school block, school chunk, let's say that. School chunk. It's not working. So yeah, I put like school chunk is not getting aggro and obviously not giving us points. So yeah. Also too, so some of the other things that we can check too is like collision on a house. So the house has collision, because sometimes that sometimes it doesn't resonate very well. We can also check to see if all the parts on the houses are taking damage.
I'm going to get you.
So this is clicking, it's taking all damage from all areas. Cool. Alright, this guy's probably gonna catch me. I don't have no. Oh wow. Trip you up, shorty. Get it. He got me. So yeah, school. So I mean, all the houses are modular kits that was made from the same modular pieces. They just had different colors. So if one house had all collision gun, then we're good to go. So the only thing we need to worry about right now is everything is functionally right. So, and we're talking collisions, everything. Like this thing right here, that should have collision. You can always tell by two things. Where one, running into it, obviously, and also you can shoot it. Make sure things have collision, that is all working. Looking at some of the NPCs, making sure they are moving and they're all working properly. Cause I think there's one where there's a kid jumping in the mailbox. Wow, I'm yarning so much on the camera, sad. You have one kid jumping on like a trampoline and he's not catching it, so we need to make sure that's fine. So all the tricks, the traps are working because they're coming out. If I hit the back of the house is working good, so that's perfectly fine. The point boosters are coming up pretty good. Point boosters are good. Let me see, what else have I not gotten? Turn around real quick. Hey, I was trying to go upside of that ramp right there. I think we hit most of the mailboxes. Let's go to the other areas, make sure they're working properly. So right now, we know that the downtown area is working pretty good.
Sliding too easy. All right now. Let's
downtown area is working pretty good. Let's go check another area that we haven't hit. That's, woo, that was close. All right, let's make sure that the Dollar Tree in this case is working pretty good. So I'm gonna turn around, look at it, and bust up the Dollar Tree, make sure that's working all right. Get some distance.
I'm going to get you.
All right, Dollar Tree's working good. Corner store working good. What is this?
Hey, I saw you!
What do you call this again? The warehouses seem to be working pretty good. So let's go over there. All right. Come on, man. Oh, wow. This is sad. Right. Warehouse working good. All areas are being attacked. Warehouse is going good. Windows are working.
Sliding.
You messed up now!
All the enemies are like so funny. Like I don't know if you guys are hearing it, but I laugh all the time. Like the neighborhood watch comes out, it's so funny. So right now, some of the bugs that I did find previous that we did get a chance to address. But I'm still testing it out. Like I said, we found I think I've already addressed the landscape not feeling smooth, so we got that. In the game, we did get rid of all the jump and jitterness of it, so that's fine. So let's go down to the we call it the swap shop in this case, or like the outlet mall. So let's go over there. So
Sliding.
whoa. So we already identified that the warehouse is working, the school is working somewhat, except for this side of the chunks right there. We gotta figure out what's going on with that. We do have this little part right here that we found on the stream that we had a collision issue walking inside of the gate. So this one is fine right now. Gates are working because this just stopped me. We don't have any collision on these little parts right here. We might want to make that. So the swing has collision. What about this one? This slide has collision. So it seemed to be just this little piece right here that don't have collision. Let me check this one part right here. Okay, that doesn't have collision. So we need to put 2 collisions on that. Let's see here. The park playground building is working. Let me go around the corner right here so I can shoot this on this side. That's working. So we seem to have a bug right here. Look, we got a bug with this guy. The chaser is having a bug. I'm gonna zoom out right here. So the chaser has a bug. What's happening is that the travel from here, you can't really see it in this game because I don't have it on editing mode. So he's having an issue finding an opening because the fence is so close. He's having a hard time finding where to go.
Hey, I
So
saw you!
I can come over here and rack the hell up.
Stop now!
You see? So this is the problem when we have bugs like this. So now this thing here becomes a problem. So if there's a bug, somebody can just say, hey, I'm gonna sit right here and I'm just gonna spend like 20-30 minutes and just racking up points, and then I'm gonna show it on leaderboard. It looks like I'm gonna look so epic. So I'm gonna take a screenshot there to show that we have a bug going. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so we can actually see what's going on. So this is a bug and I am gonna screenshot that. Cool. Yes, sir. I can also do this type of screenshot too. I think this is the hotkey for it. I might be wrong. Okay. So I'm come out here, screenshot, so we can see what's going on. So I can make sure I know what's going on right here. Boo. So cool. We screenshotted that. Let's keep going. So now we have that. We can keep moving around because they're clearly not going to get outside of this. So yeah, they're definitely stuck. All right, so let's go to the other area, see what we get. So this is like our area that we don't really, that's nothing really happening in it right here. This is just kind of for aesthetics. So this is kind of like a nice little view. So the only thing that's gonna be going right here that we're gonna have, like I said, a way for you to generate some points by getting that. But this is clearly a trick because there's a dog right here. I just saw him somewhere. I can't see him right now, but I know he's there. So I'm just gonna move the other way. But we are gonna have like certain things you can have, like you see how we have like this little point boost is gonna go right there. So we have like a little point boost right here that we can kind of come in. Okay, I think there's a bug here too because I just saw a dog. Like I just saw a dog here, so I think that there's a bug here too. Because it was just a dog right here. So if I may be wrong, so I'm just gonna come out. I'm just gonna screenshot this. And just to say, put a question mark on that one. So I think there's a bug there too, because I could have swore I saw a dog. Now that I'm seeing things. So let's move over. Oh my God, I don't keep running into trees. All right, so go ahead on the other side. Let's check this little coffee place right here. Coffee place is giving out points. Now there won't be too many more chases coming at you because all the chases already kind of came out. I'm thinking of increasing the amount of chasers. Cool. Ran out of time. So I'm thinking of increasing the amount of chasers on the game, mainly because that now that the game is like very, now that the game is like very what is the word for it? Sustain. Because before we was having a very big issue before where we was just we had like a frame rate issue, but now the frame rate issue has been rectified, so the frame rate is pretty high. So I think right now the game can handle more NPCs or chasers coming at you. So I think I might increase that, because if we run into an issue like that again, like we have an issue where there's a lot there's some collision problem and the chasers can't get you, so there's no one to chase you, then you could just continuously run around and rack up points. So there's a few ways we can probably kind of get around that. One is adding more chasers. Two, there's also giving the capability that a chaser can be deleted, so another one can kind of spawn in its place. So that's one thing too.
Sliding.
So let's go ahead and hit the boost up really quickly so we can kind of catch up to get back to that area. Cause we need to, and this is the thing about debugging. You have to look in every place possible to figure out what's going on. So, I mean, we found a few bugs right now. So I think we got to about what, 3? So we have the cars, we have the schools, we have the collision issue. Let's see here. Does he come out for the Build-A-Bear?
I'm going to get you.
Build-A-Bear comes out. More of the
I saw you.
more of the
You messed up now.
all right, they should be coming there because they're all pretty. There are some fast NPCs coming at me.
Slow it down.
Hit him with that ooh-wee. So this one right here is also working as well. So now I do think we do have a problem.
Got him.
Only because he caught me. Now I do feel like we got another issue because we have one chaser that I did not see come out, and that's OG Granny. And OG Granny is supposed to come out at 5 stars. So I'm gonna put OG Granny not spawning. Cool. All right, so we'll stop there because I don't want to have this recording go so dramatically too much. So I'm gonna close that and we're gonna go into the back end and start addressing some of these things and see what we can get. Again, I think far as the car, oh, I'm sorry, I thought it didn't open up. So I think right now, so far as the car goes on, the car and the cop is is giving us is acting up mainly because of the spline being too close to the parking stone, right? So in that case, that means we need to take the parking stone and probably move it over some. We also need to give better opening to the park area. So let's go ahead and address those things. So I'm gonna crank up my speed, my fly through speed, so we can hurry up and get over here. So there's two things we had, right? So we had this issue here, which I'm assuming that's the issue. So what we need to do is take this whole part right here and move this over, right? So let's do that right now. So I'm going to select, I guess this. So a cool thing too is that I made a lot of this level design modular. So basically everything is kind of very connected. And the reason why I did that is so I can make it an easy drop, right? So what that means is if I just take this stone right here and move this over, the foliage is going to follow it. So all I gotta do is move everything else and not that part. So I'm just gonna get close so I make sure I'm selecting these things. So I'm gonna take that and take this, and all I have to do is just move this thing right over and watch the foliage snap in place. See? So I think right now if we can just put this thing right here in the middle, I think it will probably have a better chance of not running into any issues. Because what's happening is that it's this swing part that's coming. Right, so we just need to move that thing over because it's not giving us a problem here. It's giving us a problem right here. So just give that a lot more room, and then right after that point, it should be fine. So we fixed that, and we're gonna play it in a second. And we also need to come to this guy, and this fence is technically just too small. So I think the better option for this is one, this needs to be opened up more. I think it's just cool as far as like the look wise goes, but at the same time it's not giving us enough opening for the NPCs to come to be able to run through it. So I think we need to take this thing and just move this over, and it doesn't matter if that's like penetrating a little bit. I think that's fine. I mean, look wise it'll go okay. So I don't think that should give us any problem as far as like, the cosmetics and looks. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna rotate this thing out a little bit so we can kind of just get this thing even right here. So I guess so it can looks kind of like more the design. And this is a fence. So in this fence, it's okay to crash this thing right inside. So I'm gonna turn on my object just to have it like this. So that way it doesn't look bad, right? And then it also still keeps us really open. So I think having them able to travel through that, and so they can actually be able to read that as a travel point is going to probably really fix that problem. Now we have other issues too that we can see about addressing, so that we won't spend too much time trying to rack our brains with. So right now I think right now I think yeah. That's what I thought. So yeah, that's a problem. So the problem is that we didn't quite put this corner as a blueprint, and we probably should, because what's happening is that it's not reading that it is being damaged, and that's what's not working out too great for us. So I'm gonna have to go do that on a different end. So yeah. Right after that we have, I don't think we had an issue here. Cool. Yeah. I don't think we had an issue here. So let's see if those two bugs to fix it before we move on and see what's going on. So now what I like to do every time before I export it or package the game, I like to build the game. So let's go ahead and build it. I like to build a game. I don't know, it's just been like a process that I've always done before in the past. So I just like to build the game, and then after that we can package the game so we can test out that those two changes was actually the problem. Because sometimes it in your head it may be getting fixed, but somewhere else it may not be going too great. So usually the rebuild doesn't really take long. You gotta get the lights, and then the lights is gonna give you like a fake error, so no worries there. Sorry again, gotta look into something. Cool. All right, so we have that. It's gonna, once it's get done actually completing, it's going to erase the error right here. That's just something normal that always happens. It's just that it says complete, but it didn't like update. Like now, see how it just went away. And then now, what I like to do too is I like to also go into where the game actually is being exported, and then just delete that. Because before, if you don't do that, what's going to happen is that it's just going to it's gonna go faster. But for some reason, I just like to delete it all so it can always give me a fully brand new rebuild. So now what I'm going to do is come over to File, go to Package Project, go into Windows 64-bit, and it's going to save everything, and it's going to ask me where do I want this stuff to go. So I'm going to go ahead and take it there. Jesus Christ, long day working nonstop. So now we're going to package the game. Also, when you're testing your game, always test in a build, right? Don't test in the Unreal editor. It doesn't give you accurate reads. It's not really like I find that it is better to do it inside of the actual game. Jesus Christ, it's already 30 minutes. I didn't think that's gonna take this long. And this and like the debugging process, same thing like when you're actually creating the game itself, is very time consuming. So as you just saw, we literally spent time riding around shooting stuff just to see if the collision worked, just to see if the spawn is coming out properly, what bugs that we're not seeing in the game that we can't currently see. And then there's so many different areas in the game too that we have to also go over, chill out at, post up, see what happens, see if the NPC is gonna continue to move right, see if the vehicle is gonna be working right, because if we have vehicles in game that's just not working. I mean that's running around on a consistent basis to knock you out, so you want to be careful with that. Come on, you scallywag, hurry up. So once we get that, we're gonna play this a little bit, and also we can talk briefly about some of the things that I'm working on right now that we're probably going to work on a separate recording on. Also, today is Tuesday, and I want to stream the game so I can actually showcase gameplay and explain more thoroughly of the game outside of working on the back end. I'm thinking about doing like that like this Saturday. I think like this Saturday would probably be a good one because it's like kind of free, and it's been warming up, so I think this Saturday would probably be a good idea. Jesus. So this part can, okay, there we go. So cool. So now we're done with that. We can go test the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and close this, and we're gonna go ahead and test the game. And also, before you push it on Steam, I like to test the game as well. So before you push on Steam, test the game see if you like it. Me personally, it's kind of contradicting because I just said that, but what I like to do when I testing games too is this is something new that I do. I always actually put it on Steam because when I open this, because what just happened is when I opened this game now had I'm not gonna Steam is not gonna recognize that I'm playing it. So now I've been actually opening it up on Steam because I want Steam to log in my hours, because that's kind of like been an issue. All right, so let's go ahead and see if the cars work fine first. Make sure they're even working. So there they go. They seem to be moving pretty fine. So let's see how good they're moving with the new spline. I'm gonna go on this side so I can kind of see them better. Cool. So it looks like they're going through. They looks like they have an even flow. So I'm gonna come on this side right here so I can kind of see. It doesn't look like they're coming past the phone booth. So I think right here is gonna show me really good what they're doing. All right, cool. So that problem is fixed because they're moving and they got enough room to clear that stone right there. Yeah, absolutely. They got more than enough room to clear that. So let's go ahead and see let's go check the other one. All right, cool. They got enough room, so let's go ahead and leave. So that bug is fixed.
Sliding.
Let's go to the playground area. Let's go to the playground area. Make sure they're fine. So let's go ahead and shoot that up.
I'm gonna get you.
So they should be coming out of here. Yep, there you go. So that's our problem. Our problem's fixed. So that's kind of like in a nutshell on how to debug the game. Because when you play a game and you're debugging things, what you're looking for is errors, problems, issues, and see if you can bring up an issue. And like right now, like if I had a bike and the bike is coming and I flip on my head, and when I flip on my head, I don't fall through the level. Spawning issues, blueprint issues, you name it. You're never gonna know until you try and test the game. So I fixed those two bugs, and that's kind of I don't want to hold because I don't want this to be a very very long video. I'm gonna make it into segments. So next, now let me open up Paperboy because I'm gonna talk about some of the things that we're gonna probably go over it on the next. Because this video just became basically, looking and debugging the game or how to basically debug a game and what to look for. So again, when you're looking for bugs or you're testing for bugs, what you are really looking for is you want to find errors, issues. Are you able to break the game? Are you able to run through the level? Are you able to run through the floor? Landscape issues, you name it. You want to make sure that you find it. So outside of the bugs, I'm going to definitely be looking for more bugs. But outside of the bugs, one of the things that I'm going to be doing too is that I'm working on right now is that I am actually working on a new trailer, and I'm making video cameras, which I need to make more. So I'm going to make those videos too, so you can see me make cameras and how I kind of go about animating them and doing my thing. I actually have a split screen that I actually have here that I work specifically for when I'm using cameras. And animating and whatnot. So like I said, it's like I got this guy right here, which is going to be like my actual fly through. So if I hit space bar right here, you can actually see how that fly through is going to work out. If this thing is interesting to you, or you want to learn more about that, or maybe you got some questions, because I do have a question that happened in my community where every time they make a video, it is showing you basically the film back presets where it's just kind of just coming in and just telling you like, hey, it has like this black border on the top and bottom that has like the film details and what shot this is and all this other good jazz. So we want to try to get rid of that so we can have a clean video. So I've already done this one. I did 5 different takes, but that was when I was trying to research and figure out something. But this one is actually pretty solid, and I can show you what that actually came out to if you guys are interested. So that came out really really good, and I want to say that is this one. So this is how it actually came out. This is one of the shots I'm definitely gonna be using in the trailer, and I love the way it came out. I'm always gonna add out more different sound effects and stuff like that, but I kind of got to get the first shot in first. So this is the first pass, and that's kind of what I made out of that. I'm gonna get some more passes so I can kind of throw me a nice trailer together, and also I got to make a new home screen too, so I'll get to show you guys how that works out too. But if you want some tips and tricks and about how to use the camera, let me know. I love doing the animated camera and cinematic preview. So, that's the thing. And other than that, that's pretty much like it for now. I don't want this, like I said, I don't want this video to drag on for too long. I got other shots we're gonna do, so definitely the next video I'm gonna make, it's gonna be us making shots. And let me know what you guys think about like the trailer that will make like a pretty cool trailer I can probably try to do myself. And also, if you have any other thing too, man, hey, that you see the game, you like what's going on. I don't know why this thing is in this view as if I am moving the viewport around, the UI around, but whatever. So yeah, let me know some of the stuff that you guys seen today. It would be like a cool addition, or what's your thoughts on some of the processes so far. And I know I didn't get a chance to really talk about new stuff that added, like the time boost and speed boost and the point boost and stuff that's been picked up. But I'm going to definitely go over that this Saturday, because I'm very confident that I'm going to stream the game so we can talk about actual gameplay and make you guys more a part of that. Other than that, I'll be your host, Bruce Leroy. I really appreciate you guys being here and even support me on this journey and me creating my first game title or my studio. Such an amazing thing. If you guys want to join the 3D Dojo Discord community, we're very vibrant in there, very good people. We work on so many different things, so many different personal projects. The growth in there is such an amazing thing. It's such an amazing growth that happens in 3D Dojo. Make sure I have a link below at the bottom so you guys can click that link and join the 3D Dojo community. And also, if you can please, again, comment what you think, comment some cool stuff you would probably like to see, or comment some questions that you may have that, hey, yo, you're making your own thing, and I may run into a snag and I may have the answers to that, or something dealing with Steam works, where you're trying to get your publishing license and stuff like that. Feel free to let me know what's going on. But also too, I really appreciate it if you guys do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am trying to hit 100k subs. All right, 100k subs is my goal, and I think I can do it. And as I do it, you guys can be more a part of it, and we can all do this family base, which is something that I really pride for. And if you want to learn, like I said, this character in the background, please check out my website. My website is very, very cool. When you go in there, it's some cool information. Break barrier, build games is what we do. Just come over here, hit the mentorship tab, and look at look at the slight curriculum or what's going on, the type of software you're going to be learning. And check out both of my courses, which Fundamentals of 3D Modeling and the Character Design course. All right. Other than that, I'll be your host, Bruce Leroy, once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.